Well, good evening. Nice to be here again. Been piddling down with rain all day. I got wet feet, which I didn't approve of. So I had to go somewhere and dry out. Luckily I had another, excuse me a moment. Luckily I had another pair of boots with me that I'd collected from the cobblers. So I was able to dry out and change boots and stuff, which was good. But it's not been a nice day at all. I'm glad to be home in the warm. Anyhow, Ralph Astley was saying that he tagged me, and I said, "Oh, did you?" Now, I don't know a lot about this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, tagging and all that. I'm not up to speed with all this stuff. You know, I'm just the average person, just trundling along. But I realize it's to do with three other things, or three other hobbies you have outside of painting miniatures, which is the main thing I like to do more than anything, is paint the miniatures. But there are things I like to do outside of that. Quite a lot of things, actually, you know, jam making and preserves and all that, which is something I'm particularly good at. I'm a village champion, in fact. So, yeah, but three things I like doing other than painting miniatures. So what I will do is I will make three separate videos, one video on each. Because if I did it all in one video, we'd be here for ages. And if I do three separate videos, you can pick which one you want to watch, or you can watch all three whenever you like. You know what I mean? I just think it'd be easier. So these are in no particular order. You know, they're just I don't prefer one over the other. It's just three things I like doing outside of painting the miniatures and the old masters and stuff. So the first thing I like doing, you'll excuse me, I'm tired, I've had a long day and things not really going the way I would like. I've got problems I'm trying to solve. So anyway, the first thing I like doing is playing one of these things. And this one is made by Freshman, as you can see. This was the first sort of half decent guitar I got. I don't tend to play it hardly ever now. I just keep it in the case, keep it nice, because it's apparently, according to a Freshman representative I bumped into, quite a rare guitar within the Freshman umbrella. He said, "I'm surprised you found one." Apparently they didn't make them for very long, and when they did make them, they didn't make very many. I think the wood on this thing is maple. I'm pretty certain that's some kind of spruce. Let me see if I can just adjust this down a minute so you get a better view of it. See if we can do that down a bit. No, I need to be back a bit. Let's a disastrous video from the Disastrous Video Company. Yeah, let's just tip this forward a minute. Oh, that's not too bad. I know it's cutting the top of my head off. I've got a flat top to my head now, like Boris Karloff or something. I still need to be back a bit, but this will do for now. This will do for now. You get the idea. Yeah, the first real half-decent guitar I got this freshman. No, not many of them, so I just keep it in the case, and I don't hardly ever play it now because it's in such immaculate condition. And look at the stripes in that maple. Isn't that fantastic? It's quite a light sound, quite a light tone to it from the maple. When you get into things like guitars made out of mahogany and stuff, you'll notice the difference. I'll play one in a minute and you'll notice the difference. But this is it's all right. It's an okay guitar. It's an okay guitar. For sound wise, I would say nothing wonderful, but it's okay. If somebody wanted to start playing the guitar, it's not a bad guitar to start with, really. Oh. Yeah, it's okay. So I never play it. This is the first time I've taken it out the case and played it in a long time. But the first guitar, for a first half decent guitar, I got. And it's a nice hobby. I don't practice enough because I spend so much time when I am doing stuff. I spend time painting the miniatures. So I don't practice enough, so I don't get any better. I'm distinctly average, as you just heard. So if I put more effort into it, I could be quite good, but I don't because I'm painting the miniatures, or I'm not doing anything because I feel crap, you know what I mean. So that's my first guitar. I got a lot of them here. I won't show you them all because we'd be here all night otherwise, but I'll show you something else. Crafter. Single cutaway, as you can see, with controls for the pickup that's in it, so I can put this through an amplifier. Cable goes in the plug there, or the button there. And this one, as you can see, pretty certain that's mahogany. And this one, unlike that one which was in standard tuning, this is in a different tuning. I've tuned this to open D. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful, beautifully made guitar. If you're going to buy a Crafter, buy one of the older Crafters that was made a few years ago, because the newer ones, I don't think the newer ones are so good. The older ones, they got a lot of inlay in them, as you can see with this one. Well, they got a lot of abalone and nice stuff around the edges and stuff, which they don't seem to do now on the, certainly on the lower M ones, they don't seem to do. And I don't think they're as good. Well, I know they're not as good. I've got a new one here, an up-to-date one here, and it just isn't the case. I never play it, and I just don't really like it. But these older Crafters, you can get the older Crafters, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love this to bits. I think this is great. And the open D tuning is lovely as well, which I've just started to get into, open tunings and different tunings. That is beautiful, beautiful sound. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Nicely made, solidly put together. Yeah, if you want a nice guitar at reasonable cost, get a Crafter. You won't be disappointed. But get the older ones, don't get the new ones. Get the older ones with the abalone inlay and all that. You won't be disappointed, I tell you, you won't be disappointed. I can't remember what I give for that. It wasn't that much. See, here's another older one. This shape, you can see that shape. That shape, which I absolutely love. They call that a Super Jumbo, for those of you that don't play guitar. As you can see, it's got the abalone binding and around the edge as well. Slightly lighter tone than the last one. Still in open D tuning, but slightly lighter tone. If I slightly more trebly tone. But lovely, lovely. Mahogany, I assume that's mahogany again. Although somebody might tell me different. But it's I wouldn't part with this particular guitar for all the money in the world. It's a Crafter J36. And I've searched high and low on the internet, long and hard on the internet. I've searched, I cannot find another one anywhere. So if anybody knows where there's a Crafter J36, I'd be delighted to hear it. I really would. If it was for sale, I'd probably buy it, because these are fantastic. This one, I'll tell you how I sort of got this. The person who sold it to me was an absolute fool for selling it to me. I had some money from a deceased relative's estate, my auntie. She was 92 and she died, and I got some money from her estate. So the first thing I bought was this guitar. So I named it after her, so I call the guitar Madeline, and I would not part with this for anything. I don't know where I'd get another one. I honestly don't know whether it's like that Freshman you saw earlier. They didn't make many of them. I don't know, but I've never seen another one anywhere, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful sounding guitar. Hear it ring. And that, I was playing, well, this is in open D. First chord I was playing was an A chord. Now if you take, for those of you that don't play guitar, if you take one of these things, which is called a capo, and you put it across the strings, and you put it reasonably high up the neck, and you play that A chord, it almost sounds sort of medieval. beautiful. I wouldn't get rid of this particular guitar for anything. I was interested, but put that away. Interested. I was reading the other evening about sort of scandalous affair that's going on at the moment, which is big news. And a certain gentleman gave an interview on the TV, which apparently didn't do him any favours at all. So I was reading about this on the internet, and the person that wrote the piece that I was reading, this person said, he spectacularly managed to tread on his own dick. So, what a beautiful expression. He spectacularly managed to tread on his own dick. Must be hell of a dick, that's all I can say. Hung like a baboon. Beautiful, beautiful. Now here's the thing. This weighs quite a bit. Crafted 12 string. Again with beautiful inlay. Really nicely made. The only thing with this one is a little thing which I'm going to cure when I have 5 minutes and get my head around it, is it's had a little knock there. You can see a little dig there. But I'll get rid of that. You can get rid of that. Fill it full of super glue, let it set and shave it back and polish it out. And get rid of that. But a beautiful. Oh, another little ding there. You get rid of that as well. Beautiful, beautiful instrument. This can actually, I think this can actually do with a restring. I've not restrung this since I've had it. And I think the strings are getting a bit tired on this, but it still sounds lovely. You get the idea. One of these days, you know, that's in standard tuning. One of these days when I got 5 minutes and nothing better to do, I'm going to take this guitar and tune it to open D and see what open D sounds like in 12 string. I think that'll be quite something. But a lovely, lovely thing. Don't play it that much, really. Not as much as it deserves. It deserves to be played. But I have other guitars I play in preference. 6 strings I play in preference to 12, but I just fancied a 12 string just in case you wanted to play something a bit different. So, beautiful, beautiful. And finally, before I let you go and do what you're all going to do, whatever that is, something that's not a crafter, I need to go and get a cup of tea in a minute as well. There you go, attaboy. Super jumbo size again, which I like very much. I really do like that. I find that shape very pleasing to look at. Not that you buy it to look at the damn thing, but I mean, I like that. And super jumbos, they always seem to give you a nice sound. This one is a, oh, you can't see it because I got the tuner there. Can you see that? Yeah, Sheridan, which I believe is American, although people may tell me different. And you would not believe the state of this when I got it. It was in an unbelievable state. These fret markers, abalone fret markers, most of them you couldn't see fully because of the filth that was on the fretboard. You could scrape the filth off with your thumb. It needed new strings, new saddle on the bridge, new bridge pins. The neck needed sorting out, it needed adjusting, because for those of you that don't know about guitars, inside the neck there's a metal rod called a truss rod, and you can adjust it, adjust the tension on it, because the neck is actually not straight, there's a slight, and you can adjust that. So I had to adjust that because it was out, it wasn't right. And this has a pickup in it, as you can see with the controls. I had to do some stuff with that, but it's good to go now. It's had, I think it had a reasonably hard life, which is a shame really. There was a lot of scratches and stuff on the back. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. There was a lot of scratches and stuff on the back. But lovely sound. There goes my phone. Oh, see what I mean? That's the result of Raynaud's in my fingers. You know, there are times with that I can't even hold that. I don't have the strength in my fingers, and if I try playing, this will just move in my fingers, and it just, I'm not too bad this evening actually. It's, you know, and you get occasions where it's so frustrating, your fingers won't change to the chords and stuff. It's frustrating. A lovely sound, lovely sound. With the binding again, nice binding, and same same stuff there on those fret markers, abalone. I assume that again is mahogany. It's all mahogany. Beautiful, beautiful. A good solid guitar if you want to go busking or something like that. Great, great. Let's see what my voice sounds like. Probably not good. I don't play real good, I don't sing real good either. So, coaches along, train